It is April 30th, 2026. Time of day is 018 hours. 0 dark 18 hours, maybe, I believe. 018 hours. In case you don't believe me. Can't believe I'm still wearing jackets and fucking coats and fucking, oh shit should be gone now, man. This weather's, it is what it is, right? So I'm supposed to accept. Okay, on a good note, today I went to the gym, but even better than going to the gym is today was leg day and I squatted. Again, another week in a row of squatting. It's been about a month maybe or so of squatting regularly every week. You know, sometimes with the what's that called, the Smith machine or whatever, where it's in the tracks. If everything else is always fucking occupied, but my preferred one is the regular old school good one. You know, just the Olympic weights, the bar. You take it off the rack. You have to walk a little bit, you know, set up and then squat. I gotta admit, the squatting was kicking my ass mentally before I even went back and started doing it again, because I hadn't squatted, wow, since my early 30s, I think, the last time I squatted. So, you know, I got respect for squat. You know, it's fucking the toughest exercise there is. So I remember when I first did it like a month or so ago. It was psyching me out, like before I got there. Like, oh, a little bit going here. You know, I didn't think, oh, I'm too old or that bullshit, but just the gut-wrenching experience of fucking squatting again. You know, and I knew I would be able to handle it and do it. And I did, just like when I was younger, but now consistency, doing it every week is huge, because I felt, you know, more than the regular, you know, self-worth that I get from going to the gym. But after that squatting, and each week when I squat, it's like a double win or something, you know, like after it's done and, you know, I'm on this end of it, you know, it's a real good sense of something, you know, not to mention, like I said, how good it is for you. But so that happened, that was good. And now, what else? My brain dead. What was something? Yeah, well, with that, something is, I retracted putting it out there. It was another one of them things and thoughts and stuff that me of old, with no filter, would have just let fly out, you know, and then most likely regretted it afterwards, sometimes immediately afterwards. I was sick of doing that shit, and I've been sick of it, so I've been really trying to just catch what I say or think, you know, and hold some things. And I've caught it a few times lately, and I just caught it now. You know, you don't have to speak everything you fucking think, or you know, act on every fucking idea you have. That's just stupid. It's wrong. It's just off, you know. But You know, I'm also, again, I spent a good amount of time today outside, even in this fucking cold, shittiest kind of weather out there, working on Bowie material for the stuff that's coming up that I'm going to be doing on the American Bowie Knife channel. I can take him out and do him here. I said I wasn't gonna, right? Sorry. But yeah, it's coming along. We got one more double set to make and put in, making 10 double Bowie sets, and then I have the other things, the single Bowie form, tomahawk form. The tomahawk is great. It goes so good with the Bowie. It's like they're perfect with each other. But I'm going to show tomahawk. Beginning of the form starts at, you're here, number 1, it says this, because you're hopefully popping someone in the stomach. You know, so that's all. Number 1 is boom, a quick low shot from the, you know, kind of a low line here. Boom, you know, just boom, right here with this part. And then you know, just 1, just boom, a shot to the stomach. They fall over. 2, 3, okay, 4, 5, and then it comes up and more, and that's it. But I'm doing this, bringing this out because the tomahawk is such a special weapon. You know, it for close quarters, it's you know, it's right up there, you know, with the my beloved Bowie knife. You know, they're right there with each other, and they you know, they work well together if you know how to use them. You know, and they complement each other very nicely. But just when they're just holding it, you know, it just feels so good. And this is you won't find one of these really anywhere. It'd be hard to find. If you do, it'd be a lot of money. This is a hardcore hardware tomahawk. You know, they're out of business. I think their half-breed blades is half of what hardcore hardware used to be. But their shit was the best. Oh, it was so good and solid. I mean, just look. Great Kydex sheath. This carries perfectly on the belt. The tech lock. It doesn't get in the way at all. I can sit down. I can do a lot of. It's great, man. Love this. Shouldn't be pulling out this shit now. This is Vietnam era back machete. Got the name of it. It's good though. It's good. It's a lot of money. Lawyer. Very good one. Very fast. And then the newest baby. Full steel Espada XL Beauty. I can't stop fondling this thing all, you know, and at night and at home, everywhere. just it's so many. The grip go short all the way to out here, really long. Do devastating back cuts with it. It's just such a beautiful, beautiful idea. 7.5-inch blade. I love it. I've been carrying it ever since I got it the other day. But I got to get a leather sheath or a Kydex or something for it because it's just fucking up my pockets and everything. And then since I'm turned into fucking show and tell here, this is one of my other more everyday carry fixed blades. I really love this one. It's great both for utility and self-defense. Look at that, nice and wide. You see, look, it's stamped out right here on the tang, ZT, which is, anyone knows knives, it's 0 tolerance. I found this on eBay. Someone, I don't think they really knew what they were selling, but I did. I got it. I love it. It's great, great everyday carry fixed blade. That wide blade's good for so many things, and especially in the self-defense area. The size, the wound channel, the size of the wound channel, a blade this wide delivers is beyond devastating. No way it can be closed up. Be a hose. I mean, look at the size of that circle. If you crowbarred it, and cut that big circle. But right now, we're starting to get into teaching and stuff, but that's going to be coming up. The shirts, they're coming along really good. Finally decided on the color scheme, but I'm not going to say it until I have them printed up and then show them. Okay, one other note, I've also been the past fucking couple days or a week maybe or so, or fucking longer. I've been so fucking trying and tough and fucking odd in the strangest fucking ways. Really fucking annoying. Can't quite explain it. Maybe a little bit. It's like full moon energy, like times 10 or on steroids or something. But that's it. I'm going to wrap this up. Part of the journal entries almost always, little bit always, but is the discipline of doing the entry, whether, like I said, it's written or whether it's this. And I tell you, a lot of times I don't want to do this, and a lot of times I don't. But it's good for me to do. It's some sort of, I don't know, I guess therapeutic exchange I must get out of here, because when I'm done and stuff and talking and doing all this, I feel a little better, a little lighter or something. It's good. And and following through and doing them again just goes back to this one little fucking, not a little thing. It's a running theme every fucking day. And it's just doing what I said I'm going to do to myself, doing what I plan to do for myself, doing what I know I have to do, need to do, and want to do. And don't let any fucking procrastination or unnecessary bullshit stop me from doing any of them. And it always does, you know. But I'm learning now too, I can minimize that, you know, and so even if I do get, you know, not successful or in some things, I can get the majority of the stuff done, and that's a win. You know, that's a win. Anytime I don't feel like just sitting there and you know, exploding or breaking stuff or something, uh, is here is a good win, and that's what I like. You know, calm, peacefulness, because that's where, you know, good thought comes from. That's it. Jason out. 0, 34 hours.